dear friends. Today, I invested $50 in Cardano, and I'll explain why I choose it as my cryptocurrency purchase for the day. I see that a 20+X for Cardano is easily in the cards. I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire if I invest $50 each day in cryptocurrencies. In one I've previously purchased, we are up 30%. Cardano is currently my third largest holding, but I believe it will soon overtake it for the top spot. I acquired it on 3 different days at a cost of $50 per day as I work to diversify my portfolio, and I'll explain why when I buy everything else. Thank you for assisting in the meteoric rise of this new crypto channel. I've chosen Cardano today. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and my movies get tens of thousands of views per day organically. I watch everyone else's and create high-quality cryptocurrency videos. And I make an effort to create videos that are compelling to watch. So let's examine the cost of a Dino automobile. Look at this. $3 for Cardano has been observed. It seems obvious to me, like it did hit $3. We're likely to reach $7 during the following bull market. The most crucial thing is that I don't want to invest my money in a bad project. This is a piece of art. Let me demonstrate one aspect of Cardano that I find appealing. Due to the large number of developers actively working on Cardano projects, Twitter Cardano is consistently in the top 4 projects on GitHub. Also, you're going to require developers working on projects if you want to create a great blockchain. Thus, compared to other blockchains, Cardano has one of the greatest development activity levels. Checking Google Trends search keywords demonstrates that value equals attention. Because of this, even though their technology is terrible, some of these meme coins are enormous. Let people's level of attention serve as the measure of value. I compared Google Trends and ADA to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and ADA is looking really good in the search phrases. And by the way, ADA ranks substantially higher in web searches than both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Also, if we visit the YouTube search page, we can see what people are looking for and interested in very well. ADA is more than double BTC and 20 times ETH, and people are arbitrarily searching for things on the internet and trying to spell things on YouTube. I now insist I'm using a precise process. Or perhaps it's because people are utilizing whole words rather than acronyms. To gain a better understanding, I search Cardano Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance. Furthermore, Cardano many individuals are lazy and don't want to bother, so if you type the complete term out, do so. Well, if you search for Bitcoin in its whole, you'll notice that there are more results. But Danny is actually holding the card when Binance searches YouTube, as well as Ethereum. Actually, it's above Ethereum. Now that we're thinking globally about YouTube search in the US, we want to consider global trends that might reveal something a little different. People are really interested in Nance globally, but if they're looking at Cardano globally, they're actually on the same track, which is wonderful. Cardano then. Yet, if you look at the market cap, Ethereum Card's market cap is far larger than Daniel's. The current market value of Daniel is 12 billion. Look at the Ethereum market worth of 196 billion to determine if the sincere desire and attention is equivalent or on track. The market cap of Cardano is $12 billion, and this is the situation right now. Cardano is therefore a no-brainer for me. 10x, and since I bought Bitcoin for as little as $200 with the hope that it would increase 5-fold, I have learned that it is simple. For this reason, I'm willing to state that it is simple. To me, just much everything you can purchase for Cardano for less than $7 is a sure thing. So let's go show you some additional supporting documentation. I therefore place a lot of importance on examining how much our blockchain is actually used. You currently have 25 billion ADA staked in the total ADA, which is fantastic. So you want to verify the proof of stake blockchain? How much of it, then, is genuinely staked? 50 billion. If you want to put the current market cap of Cardano into context, you can stake it right now. There are 34 billion in the entire Cardano universe. You therefore have 25 billion on a 34 billion bet. As the ADA stake is far bigger than a theory, a lot of Cardano was truly mature. He is currently imprisoned, which in my opinion is a strong indication that people care about and are committed to the ecology. And this is preventing an increase in price by maintaining a low level of marketable supply. Cardano is currently on 2 million watch lists on the CoinMarketCap, compared to Bitcoin's position of 3.7. If you look at Ethereum, it has 3 million users, showing how well-liked Cardano is. But the market cap does not suggest that Cardano should actually have a market cap that is closer to Ethereum or perhaps exactly here where BNB is. We'll discuss some reasons why Cardano may be a bit undervalued and why I want to buy something that is discounted. I don't want to spend money on a hyped-up product that will fail. Let's examine the Cardano scam and the 7.6 million tokens that people have earned through Cardano. That's amazing. There were a ton of tokens manufactured. About Cardano. As we've already seen, a lot of individuals are writing their own smart contracts and establishing their own currencies. On Cardano, you can view the transactions and find out how many addresses are actually trading. There are close to 100,000 transactions per day on average. Hence, you can view the current Cardano supply by visiting Masari. Therefore, the vast majority of the ADA network, which has a total of 2 billion active units in the past 24 hours, is idle. Yet, if you look at activity over the past several months, you can see that there have been tens of and, looking farther back, 20 billion instances of activity, movement, and use, which is fantastic. Because this isn't proof that people are actually using the blockchain and conducting transactions on it. In the supply distribution, there are 8 billion addresses in the top 100 and 28 billion addresses in the top 1%. The distribution of this blockchain is actually far better than that of many other blockchains, which are highly top-heavy. As a result, the top 100 addresses only include roughly 25% of the card information, which implies the remaining 75% belongs to the addresses, which is fantastic. The top 1% owns 28 billion of the world's 35 billion people, which is regrettably how wealth is distributed in our society. But there are 7 billion Cardano addresses that are in the top 1%, and there are 3 billion that are outside the top 10. Hence, you have a decent distribution of Cardano, which is excellent because we want blockchains where the wealth is not all just at the top, since it typically means founders, team members, and investors are holding all of it, making it susceptible to significant dumps. Compared to many other blockchains, Cardano appears to be far more decentralized and less susceptible to large dumps. Now let's have a look at a few stories that I've particularly appreciated. So this is just a brief point on Yahoo News. I adore seeing Cardano look out of the box and far enough into the future. Several cryptocurrencies are only targeted towards the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, and select Asian regions. Africa has a youthful population that is keen to accept new technologies and increase their fortune in the card industry, according to Cardano. Daniel is concentrating on Africa to be the preferred blockchain for the African people, which is a very forward-thinking plan because, if you look across the world, Africa arguably has the most potential that can be unlocked and is likely to see a lot of future economic development activities. In light of the current craze for blockchains, this is Cardano. Cardano is the most beloved blockchain across 6 nations, according to this coin launch event infographic. They carried out this activity on Twitter, however their methods weren't quite fantastic. I recently purchased a product called Outstanding, which claims to be the best in the United States. I believe they did this via Twitter, however it does bring up the fact that there are many countries in Africa or that Cardano is the preferred cryptocurrency in that region. And it's excellent for possible future growth when a nation chooses a particular cryptocurrency. Let's examine the greatest article I could find on the subject. I shared this on Twitter by retweeting it. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll post a video every day detailing what I'm buying. But I shared this on my Twitter, Jerry Banfield. And this is an extremely well-written piece that Coin Bureau published. And this rekindled my enthusiasm for Cardano. In this article on Cardano, Cardano was ranked as the 10th best cryptocurrency investment for 2023 by the Coin Bureau team. And some of the others weren't even distinct cryptos. They were more like steady coins. So there are actually 6 or 7 cryptos within. And the remaining items, things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, can be seen. Hence, Cardano, this post raises several excellent points. So this is the one that introduced me to developer activity, which I had been ignoring in my earlier videos and Cardano discussions. Charles Hoskinson, who also co-founded Ethereum with Vitalik and Polkadot creator Gavin Wood, is now the founder of Cardano. As a result, it is clear that the founder is well connected and well known in the cryptocurrency industry. He has talked with lawmakers and authorities to ensure that Cardano is a blockchain that complies with regulations. This suggests that we do not need to include Cardano on our list of concerns about SEC regulation. In my opinion, Cardano should be clearly under the CFTC's regulatory purview. One of the biggest risks to many non-top 2 cryptocurrencies is the possibility of being sucked into the FCC, sued, and removed from US exchanges. We shouldn't have to worry about it with Cardano or ADA because of this relationship and commitment to pleasing Congress and the regulatory authorities. In contrast, a cryptocurrency like BNB might fall into the same situation as XRP. Hence, I do not believe that ADA is secure from it, which is wonderful. You'll see that this post points out that Cardano has over 4 million active addresses and over 1,000 different apps or dApps. As a result, if we look at ourselves over here, the Cardano Explorer shows a ton of active addresses. Hence, if you come over here, you may look around and decide for yourself. I always advise you to do so. If you want confidence, you may put something up that you can hardly see what's happening with. But if you want risk, you can browse the transactions to see what others are truly doing on the blockchain. If you want to invest, one of the most important jobs is to avoid losing money. With over roughly 60 million transactions, Cardano appears to have very low odds of losing money in this situation. This blockchain in Cardano is obviously very active. We scroll down, and this is nice. Many who enjoy investing for the benefit of humanity find Cardano to be compelling. That's a crucial component of my cryptocurrency investment strategy. I want to choose cryptos that will actually increase our collective wealth rather than just being rip-offs, pulls, or, elite Ponzi schemes designed to swindle money from the public and rule over it. I adore this African story with Cardano and the action that surrounds it. Great relationships with academic institutions exist between a Cardani and them. You might also ask why Cardano isn't worth more money. Also, I thought the article hit this point very well if you go down. Cardano's founder claims that there is very little VC financing and backing. Yet we observe that Cardano frequently receives the short shrift as well-known publications and reports seem to neglect the existence of Cardano, as we observed with Coinbase not even mentioning Cardano in their 2023 crypto report. This is terrible because if you have a lot of venture capitalists who are connected to the major financial networks, they will know all the appropriate people to contact in order to constantly pump their cryptocurrency into their crypto cover. And to me, this is a strong recommendation to purchase Cardano. This indicates that Cardano is most likely undervalued and that there is a discrepancy between market cap and actual value. There are some of these, but I won't waste my time today bashing cryptos any further. Time will speak for itself. There are many of these that are grossly overrated, and people have only been listening to him. They are all mere chatter and fluff. And eventually the bottoms will come out when it comes to people actually using it. And just like if you look at the historic, it will eventually reach zero. Thus, if you want some great perspective when checking out something, you may look at the historical pricing for cryptocurrencies. You can therefore visit coinmarketcap.com and view historical prices rather than just the ones that are current. Now let's take a look back at 2014 if you can't even recall where that went. You prayed it would come to you now. In 2014, Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, and Doge were the top 3. And who are the other people that actually wore these? I want to invest in things that will still be around in 1020 because this was only 8 or 9 years ago. And for the majority of people up here, Bitcoin continues to be at the top. Litecoin hasn't changed all that much since 2014. XRP is not even all that far from its 2014 level. During 2014, Doge has advanced significantly. It's just a fork of Litecoin, so really don't worry about it. If you look at the top, I want to invest in things that have the best possibility of remaining at the top in 10-20 more years. Thus, my choice for today is Cardano. According to my estimation, Cardano has one of the strongest chances of being among the top 510 cryptos in 20 years, and it may even be on the rise and have a shot at the very top. If you would like this, should you desire more of this, we would sincerely appreciate it if you would follow and subscribe to Jerry Banfield Crypto. Every day, I post a new video for you on cryptocurrency, generally discussing something I've purchased that day but occasionally discussing other topics. You can visit jerrybanfield.com to get the overall picture. I have a Crypto Billionaire course that goes into great depth about why, after 9 years in crypto, I still spend $50 per day rather than attempting to use fancier tactics and shorten my time to market to transform $10,000 into millions. You can take this course on my website for nothing at all. If you want the best experience, watch all 34 videos. Also, if you're purchasing cryptocurrency or researching cryptocurrency, don't you want to become millionaire? Why are you doing this exactly? In the world of crypto, I erred by failing to consider my motivations. Why am I purchasing this? Obviously, I'd want to have $1 million. I'd like to go there. I wanted to have $1 million. On my website, you can join my mastermind if you want to travel with me. And after years of running a mastermind, but it wasn't focused, I just started this, literally just posted it on my website today. Simply put, it was known as Jerry Banfield Partners. Everyone is here to become a billionaire, thus this one is focused. Our goal is to increase wealth. As content producers, business owners, freelancers, and other internet workers, we typically invest in cryptocurrencies and try to make money online. Every day or every week, depending on how large the group gets, we have a group call. You can shout out at this point in the video, and you can PM me at any time. Hence, if you are interested in being included if I also consider an NFT alternative for this, please let me know. Follow me on Twitter to discover what cryptocurrencies I buy each day. If I don't make a video about a cryptocurrency like I did yesterday, I'll simply be dull and buy $50 worth of ETH and post that. Thank you for being one of the few devoted Jerry Banfield supporters to stay with the film all the way to the finish. Whatever you're up for, I hope to see you in my next Millionaire Mastermind Classes cryptocurrency video because I adore you and think you're wonderful.